Russia's foreign minister has met his U.S. counterpart on the sidelines of that ASEAN Foreign Ministers Meeting. Sergei Lavrov in his second in-person talks with Marco Rubio. U.S. President Donald Trump recently promising to boost military aid to Ukraine while threatening to impose steep sanctions on Russia, which has stepped up bombardments recently on Kyiv. The meeting in KL coinciding with the Ukraine Recovery Conference in Italy, with its mission of rapid recovery and long-term reconstruction after an end to the war. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy opened the meeting using the occasion to push for greater use of Russia's frozen assets. And more, we're joined by Dasha Chernyshova reporting live from Moscow. Dasha, Mr. Lavrov, Mr. Rubio meeting at the ASEAN Foreign Ministers Meeting, trying to bring that war in Ukraine to the sidelines of talks in Malaysia. Do we know anything about what they might have discussed?
Yes, we have the statement coming from the Russian Foreign Ministry, which says that the two have been talking about bilateral relationship between Moscow and Washington, attempts to normalize those ties, as well as to restore some of the issues that have been halted, including communication between the two countries by the airplanes. We know also that they have been talking about international problems such as Iran, Syria. They have been talking about Ukraine, and with regard to that, we understand that from the American side that there have been some issues brought to the table today that have not been discussed before. This is something very important. We will be keeping an eye on that. We also understand that Rubio told Sergei Lavrov that there were some ideas of how the roadmap towards the end of the Ukrainian conflict could look like, and that is coming despite some dissatisfaction from Washington regarding the lack of progress on the Ukrainian settlement. So all in all, we understand that was the second meeting between the two foreign ministers, something that is now becoming regular, that has been irregular before under the previous administration. So it is very important that the sides are now talking, and they are also stressing that it is very important for these two countries to continue a dialogue on multiple fronts.
All right, this roadmap to peace in Ukraine, if and when that happens, in the meantime, Mr. Lavrov needs to build support for his own country. Could that be what he's trying to achieve at these meetings in Southeast Asia?
Well, Sergei Lavrov is now attending the ASEAN events. There are many of them that are now taking place in the Malaysian capital, and he is taking part in the Russia-ASEAN Foreign Ministers Meeting, as well as the East Asia Summit and the ASEAN Regional Forum for Security. Undoubtedly, Sergei Lavrov is in the region for the stronger ties between the region's countries as well as the Russian Federation, and he has been meeting his colleagues from the region, including from Laos, Cambodia, from Malaysia. He has met Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. All those meetings are paramount for Moscow to showcase Russia's diversified foreign policy and Russia's strong stance on the international stage.
Thanks. Dasha Chernyshova reporting live from Moscow.